Morning, everybody. It's Tasha MAMABEAR prepping. You already know what time it is, baby. Get your drink, pull up. I actually am using one of Papa Bear's cups. This is his. He loves Star Wars. So, motivation. May the force be with you. I'm a little slow to get up today. Feeling a little, not under the weather, just sleepy. Just real sleepy today. We've been doing a lot of stuff the last few days. Working on some stuff. And, you know, I just... yeah, I'm real sleepy today. So I might go back to bed just to get some sleep. I feel like I didn't sleep. Maybe it was just last night. I don't know. So I'm here actually, hopefully, to get you pumped and get you motivated, even though I'm sleepy, about opportunities. That's what I want to talk about today. I want to talk about positivity, not the negative stuff that's going on. I want to talk about this is the year. You know, everybody keeps talking about this year, how bad it is. I've even said it's going to get bad. It's going to get bad. But let's talk about the positivity. The positivity and the fact that remains right now today, when you're watching this video, is that this year is full of opportunity still. Now, at some point within the year, it could go left. But in the meantime, this is the year of opportunity, and that's how you should look at it. You still have the opportunity to do so many things. And this is more than just, oh, you still have time to prep and da-da-da-da. It's more than that. It's more, you have the opportunity still. That should excite you. That should make you happy. That should put a positive spin on the things that you're doing day in and day out. Every single day, girl, that you are canning and you get a canning project done, that's success. Every day you dehydrate something, you go and grab some preps, you get some stuff organized, you do an inventory. It does not matter. You read up on something, you learn a skill, whatever. You're still making money. You're still waking up and alive and breathing. It's a day of opportunity, right? And it's a day closer to being more prepared. And so it doesn't matter when things go left. It doesn't matter when the shoe drops, when we get too close to that cliff, because right now it's a slow burn. We're all moving towards the edge of the cliff. And eventually something is going to shove us too much and we're going to get shoved off the cliff, you guys, and people are going to die. And it's not going to be a good time, and it's going to be chaos. The thing is, nobody's, has a magic ball and can tell you what is going to be the thing that pushes us over. But there's a lot of stuff brewing, right? Could be war, could be nuclear war, could be economic collapse, could be a lot of things that make this go hardcore left. But think of the positive. You still have time to get a job, to get another job, to get another job, to start a YouTube channel, get on social media some other way, have a side hustle doing something, making money. You have the opportunity to still make money right now. Okay? And that hustle and that grind there should be a concerted effort to that, to making money, to getting stuff, and then turning that money into assets, hardcore assets, food, water, meds, things that you and your family will need and will use when things go left. Okay. Can you have some of that in the bank? Sure. But you still have time. It's the year of opportunity to move it around. Maybe buy some gold, maybe buy a little silver, maybe get some Bitcoin or whatever. Take the money out, get cash, right? You still have time to not get screwed over by the bank and have your life savings get taken away in an instance. You still have time to reverse that, how that affects you and your family. You still have time to go out and get food. There's still food on the shelves at the grocery stores. Tasha, there's shortages. I can't find this. I can't find that. Yeah, but there's other stuff there. There's stuff you can get. Is stuff going away? Is stuff shortages? Tasha, there's medicine shortages. You talked to yourself about regulations and this and that. Yes, I absolutely did. But guess what? Today, there's still medicines on the shelf that you can get. They're still over the counter. Maybe there's shortages. Maybe there's a certain thing you're trying to look for that you can't get. But there's other medicines. You still have the opportunity to continue to stockpile your home pharmacy and get your home medical situation in check. You still have the internet to buy your heart's desire, to get up on plants, to get seeds, to start a garden, to learn about a garden, to look up a book, to download information, download skills, download manuals, right? You can buy this stuff that will teach you later. You have time and opportunity to get the tools, garden tools, hand tools, maintenance tools, house maintenance stuff. The thing is that we have the opportunity to still go out and get this stuff. You still can go get camping gear stuff, preparedness items. You can still get your freeze dryer. You can still get your, your large water filtering systems. You can still get your water barrels, get that set up. There's a lot that you can still do. Okay. And I know some people are like, well, Tasha, we're not made out of money. You talking a big game. Go, it's time. You got time. Get all these things. Well, I don't have the money for all these things. Girl, boy, man, sir, whatever, right? You have time still to teach yourself something. That's free. Go to the internet, teach yourself something. Download manuals. There's free stuff there. It doesn't take you anything to take a pen and a paper out and formulate the things that you still need to get. It doesn't take you any effort to well, it does take effort, but to take the stuff in your house, the cluttered items, sell those things, use the money to then get preps, right? Drop back on some of your stuff and reevaluate your money, your budget, what you're spending it on, and prioritize where you're putting that money, what you're funneling it towards. You can do this. There's free stuff. You have the opportunity right now to go garage selling every weekend and pick up stuff. You have every day you get off work, whatever, your downtime, you can go marketplace, put free and find the stuff that you need, okay? There, you can do this, okay? It does, some of this take money, absolutely, but you still have time, okay? And if you are budgeting and you have money set aside, there's still things to get, things to do, okay? It is the year of opportunity, right? Start a garden, indoor, outdoor, start seedlings, build something, build a project, right? Get chickens. You still have that opportunity to do that. Get some ducks, wherever you're at. Continue to move forward with your goals and your aspirations. This window's closing, but you still have the opportunity to sell, to pick up, to go and get yourself some land, to get a home, okay? Out in the country, somewhere more rural, away from the cities. The opportunity is still here. Now that is gonna close, if this housing crash, this could be, but let me tell you, me and hubby, every single day we're looking at land and we're looking at houses still. It's not a closed deal for us, which is crazy because we work this place and we have the thought process that we'll stay here forever. But in the back of our heads, it's like, is this a place, right? And so we're constantly looking, but that opportunity might close. That door might close for us if we don't make up our minds soon. And the same goes for other people that are trying to make that move, trying to shut down. And I understand it's hard. You got to find a job. You're trying to transfer maybe. How do you do that, right? Financially, how do you do it? It's a lot. But this is the time for opportunity. It's still there. You can still get things. You can still do things. You can still learn things. If it's food preservation you haven't really started, get the canners. Get the items, get used items. You don't have to get brand new, right? Go on Marketplace, go on these different platforms and find this stuff. Find this stuff that people are selling or getting rid of. Go to estate sales, go and find these deals and get this stuff, right? You still have time to do this. You still have time to shop sales, to get stuff in bulk. The dynamic may be changing on how you spend your money, what do you spend your money on, that type of thing. But the opportunities are still abundant. There is still tons and tons of stuff that you can do to prepare and get ready, okay? And so it's not the end. And so I would say take that positivity and run with it, right? Times are hard. Times are going to get harder for a lot of people. By the time we get to the end of 2023, I think you're really, really going to see a line in the sand in regards to people's quality of life, right? It's not going to be pleasant for a lot of folks. And I think the things that we see now are going to be much more, abrasive and chaotic, and it's going to be at times chaotic and nerve, what's the word I'm looking for? It's going to be nerve-wracking trying to navigate through that, right? Towards the end of the year when things just are horrible. And the problem is how do you navigate that mentally, spiritually, physically, right? And so keep doing what you're doing, keep writing stuff down, keep making goals, keep pushing forward, pressing forward, continue to preserve food, preserve your way of life, work on self-reliance. I don't care if you live in an apartment, work on self-reliance, work on getting things so that you do not have to be dependent on something happening and you're dependent on, well, I'm just going to wait in this apartment till Red Cross comes. And then you just hope that you don't starve to death in the time being. Okay. That's literally what happened to, Katrina days. I sat in the apartment and I was like, well, I hope we can make it off this couple cans of, soup I have, it just was horrible. Right. And, So it's important, the things that you're doing for your family now, right? And don't give up on that. I know that some of you feel discouraged at times because you have a family member, maybe even a significant other that maybe is not quite on board, but just keep doing it. You know, you don't have to be so loud and aggressive about it and just always shouting from the mountains, but keep it going. You do not stop just because somebody thinks that you're a weirdo or that you're not, you know, you're thinking too hard about it or whatever the case may be. You move forward because we have some spiritual times coming. You have pandemics coming. Get your stuff. I mean, it is the year of, right now is the year of opportunity. You could be making your own, not only medical pharmacy with supplies and over-the-counter medicines, but you could be stockpiling herbs. You could be stockpiling the seeds to build and grow your own medicinal garden. You know, you could be doing tinctures like crazy, salves like crazy. You have the opportunity right now to do this, right? You talk about these channels that are talking about, the big thing now is 18,000 folks being fired from Amazon, which is a big deal. And everybody's like, oh, it's going to be crazy. And to me, between China, where we get most of our stuff, okay, I don't care what you say. If you shop on Amazon, most of the stuff you're getting is from China. And so you have them and their craziness that's going on. You know, they have billions and billions of people, and they have billions of people that are sick right now. It's not, you know, of course, if the reports are right. So that impacts, you know, supplies. And then you talk about, you know, a company like Amazon who delivers to everybody and their mother, you know, getting rid of 18,000 people. That's a big deal. And so that's going to affect, eventually that's going to affect you. That's going to affect your ability to get stuff. I've already been noticing the last few things that I've bought. Typically, you know, back in the day, Amazon, you know, you would order something and maybe that's 24 hours, maybe next day, and you didn't even have to pay for it. It just fast. It came fast. And now I'm noticing the majority of stuff is way, way longer to get to me. The days of getting this stuff like quick is not there. Or they want an arm and a leg to be able to get it to you in a day or two, right? And it's just not worth it when you buy something that is $10 and they want $20 for shipping. Like, it's just ridiculous, right? So you have to really, really take a look at that and make smart decisions. And Amazon isn't the smartest decision anyway, right? One, they're tracking you, and two, typically you can do a little research, find it in a local place and buy it, and you're going to end up spending less than you are on the shipping, and just the whole entire thing typically can be bought somewhere by just going out in town and getting it way cheaper than even getting it on Amazon. It's just the fact that you make us sheep. You make us where we just want to stay home and just order stuff. I can just stay here forever. I can order food. I can order anything that I need. I can order and have delivered here. And we become lazier. We become fatter. We become more complacent. We become more like sheep. We just lay on the couch and watch TV, which is what they want. And it's not cool, right? I'm at home all the time, but we are constantly doing stuff, right? And so that's what you have to do. It's not about you being at home, because being at home can be very beautiful. You're with your family, you're doing things, you're doing family things. It can be beautiful. That's much better than a 9-to-5 situation. Trust and believe. But I'm talking about that mentality of sheep, of putting us in the box and keeping us unhealthy and keeping us, you know, not motivated and just stuck on kitty videos and what that does to us as a people overall, right? It's literally killing us. So I hope you guys had a productive week, had a good week, your first year, you know, your first week of the year, setting all those goals, you know, those beautiful goals, right? But hopefully you're knocking stuff out and you're getting stuff done. And think about it with positivity as you move forward, right? It's going to be a lot of gloom and doom, and that's fine. I like to stay up on the gloom and doom. However, I like to also keep it positive, right? I want to know about the gloom and doom, but I want to keep my everyday cheerful and positive and moving forward with the goals that we're trying to execute and get done. And this is the year of opportunity. And if you look at it like that, then it's not so crazy like we're all going to die. No, you have time to still do stuff. So get out there and do it. Don't sit around and talk about how you're going to do it. Okay. You got to be about it and get going on it. So I hope you guys are having a beautiful Friday. You know, the sun is out here. The wind is crazy. The wind has been crazy here. It's still crazy. I did a little tour video on my other channel. I think I'm going to upload it today. But I've fallen back from the other channel a little bit too. So anyway, it's sunny and it's not going to last. So I'm going to get out there, even though I'm tired. I'm going to finish this coffee and I'm going to get outside and get something done. Because weather does change your moods. Here in Washington State, it rains all the time. It's cloudy all the time. You know, it's windy. Like we started the day we started the chicken coop, the run, we got the chicken coop run and we started putting it together. The day we started that, it was like 30-mile-an-hour winds and we were out there like cold doing it. But you know what Bay was doing? He was talking about positively, like, well, this is better than doing it in 90-degree heat, right? He was so positive. Like, and I was just thinking, you know, I'm handing him tools and handing him stuff and reading the directions. Okay, we do this next, we do this next. And baby, that wind was kicking. And the whole time we were doing it, I was like, why are we doing this right now? But Washington, people in Washington, they don't stop. The rain don't stop you, nothing. If in this neighborhood, you will be surprised. It will be sprinkling, it'll be raining, and people are out mowing their lawns. People do not care here. You have to, otherwise you'll never get anything done. So get out, do stuff. Hopefully the weather is clearing up where you're at. Northern California, I know you're going through it, so I just hope people that are watching me in Northern California that you are okay, you're staying dry, you're not washing away in those flood waters, and I hope you guys have a great weekend. So take care. I'll see you on the next video. Bye.